So like basically Red and Meth performed at Summer Jam, which was today is Monday, so it must have been like Saturday or maybe even yesterday. So Summer Jam, are you familiar with that, Dan?
No, I don't know what Summer Jam
No.
is.
You know Hot 97 radio station in New
Yeah,
York?
yeah.
Yep. So they
Yeah.
just do a festival every summer called Summer
Oh,
Jam.
okay. Interesting.
So like if you remember
Cool.
from Takeover from Jay-Z when he was like, don't be the next contestant on that Summer Jam screen. So when he performed there, he put a picture of Prodigy in a ballerina outfit because his aunt was a grandma, something like that, was a dance teacher, like a super well-known.
Okay.
So then he was doing high level that. So they had the big ass thing on the screen. So it's like a known festival. All sorts of dramas happened over the years there. So Red and Meth performed. And essentially, Method Man, when he got off, he said, not got up, but he said he's never coming back to perform a Summer Jam. He said, never again. At this point, the generation gap is just too wide for me. Pause. So
interesting.
The question that I wanted to ask was like, how, like, I guess more just like, what do you guys think of that? Like, does the generation gap, like, at what, probably first question is it too big right now between, say, like, you know, you could even call it 90s 2000s and then 2010s and 2020s, and also like, should they mix at shows? Like, should you have a show with Red and Meth and Trippie Redd or Common and Lil Baby? Like, talk to me. What do you guys reckon?
Baby D.
And also, what do you, because they didn't actually specify, he didn't specify what he meant by it. Like, did they boo him? I don't think that would have, maybe it's just the crowd wasn't connecting. And they're some of the best live performers in the game too.
It's fair because I genuinely don't know anyone within my friendship group, even like my friendship group of 26-year-olds, granted we are all British, but like who listen to Method Man like that. And I do think, sorry, I just accidentally muted myself. Even people younger than me and like a lot of people going to these concerts, there's going to be a very likelihood of a disconnect from his era anyway. Like, I'd love it, we'd love it, but then I feel like a lot of the people at the concerts aren't going to love it. And no hate, obviously, even from the people who are probably listening at the concerts, they probably didn't show him any hate, but you can probably sense a vibe where it's like, okay, this isn't the same show from 20 years ago that I was doing. So, and music's changed so much that his sound isn't necessarily like in, but it's also like, regardless of how sick he is, it's just never, people would rather listen to like Lil Baby, even though Lil Baby's like shit, but like the reception Lil Baby would get like at a concert versus like Method Man, like it's gonna be way like different. So I get why he says he wouldn't do it again. Like I get it completely.
Your mates, had they, when you said they don't listen to Method Man like that, completely understood, and I would never expect them to, but at any point in time, would they have? Like, are they like you in that way?
No.
So they're
not
like,
really.
They just didn't really bother. It wasn't of their era, so they didn't go digging. They didn't care.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Exactly
Understood.
that. So yeah,
that makes sense. Okay, I agree. Nosh, what do you reckon?
Mate, I agree with what you with what Stan's saying. I understand it. Fucking what you said. See, like these guys are such showmen. It's like there's no way. Like fucking that's the problem. So I reckon Meth Man's talking about that from the point of view as like he goes on stage and he's used to a specific reaction. Doesn't matter what's going on for the last how many years, like 20 years, they've been relevant in hip hop.
Longer.
He's all right, and he's all over the joint, dude. So I don't think it's a problem with their show. Like I think he saw the disconnection in the crowd, like you guys were saying. He just didn't see and feel. He's like, you know what? That was whack because they don't know the shit. These are babies at the shows, at the festivals, and they are waiting for Trippie Redd and them Lil Baby and all them wankers. Like, and that's what they go to that kind of show for. So if that's the direction it's going, because the younger kids have got the ticket money or they've got the mums money for the tickets, like Camille gets me the ticket money now. No, delirious throwback, callback.
Oh. Yeah, I don't even remember that.
No,
got the ticket.
Got tickets. Camille handles the ticket money. Yeah. So anyway, maybe that's what it is. Like the market is just younger at all those live shows, and that's why they have to get all the younger artists. And like Sexy Red probably bangs out way better than Method Man, Redman. So It's probably just the crowd's so fucking young, and he's just like, you know what? It's really too far away now. So
it's a very big generational gap. Very big.
I think he's like, it's totally valid. He's not saying the cunts was shit. He's just saying like they probably weren't. He's used to it. Maybe they were doing callbacks, and the energy was not even there, and the people weren't even saying anything that he asked.
I saw some video, and it didn't seem massive.
That's probably what it is. He's probably just didn't get the love that they used to, because they're absolute superstars in every other regard. So they don't get if they're not getting that from the 12-years from little Caitlin in the front. And I don't know, man.
Then it's just the generational gap and how music has changed, and he's probably just seen it and was just like, this is it.
Maybe Summer Jam got marketed towards younger kids because they got younger artists on it, and that's why putting an older group on, or not group, you know what I mean, like an older set of cunts on, like maybe that's what it is. That's the problem, because they're always marketing it towards the lils and the youngs.
Yeah, and I wonder if like if you think about it from look, if you're 20 years old, and you're not, particularly a fan of Method Man or Redman or whatever, like I completely understand if you're going to a show and you don't really want to see all of fucking all of these acts, but it is kind of weird. Even for us, it'd be the opposite. It'd be like, I don't want to see little rappers, I want to see these other cats. So it's like the only way to do it, my understanding of Summer Jam, I forgot the name for a second, is it's one stage. Say like if you went to Oshiega in Montreal,
it's like, only one stage.
I think, and if that's the case, but then it's more like it depends how many of his generation were booked. Well, Hot 97 and the other people who performed on this day. It's at UBS Arena, so that sounds like one stage.
It says there's 2 stages.
There's 2. Okay.
There's 2 stages and 2 tents. So there's technically 4 places for artists.
It's just split up the old and the new.
Well, if you look at what's here on this list, it's all new except them: Doja Cat, Offset, Sexy Red, Method Man, Redman, Sleepy Hollow, Davido, 41, and T Grizzly on this particular thing, and they look like they're on a stage, not a tent. It looks like it's got screens and all this crazy shit. So
I'm looking at everyone there, and I can't even see where's Method Man's. I can't see his name on the thing.
If you check, this is the one. Check the chat.
Oh, I see it. Sorry. Celebrating the life of Mr. C.
So yeah, he was one of the DJs from.
That's you, right?
No, it's not, because this guy is into things that I'm not into, if you know what I'm saying. Look him up. No shade. Everyone to their own, Pride Month, guys. Gang. Whoa. So yeah, like if that's the case, though, like if you're going to a festival, you'd kind of want to put like with like you want to put all of the new cats together. So like if that's what I want, you can go and experience that. But then you're like, you can see that person, then you can go to this stage and see maybe a more 90s rapper do something a little more, like in boom bap vibes, but still fun shows. Because I don't know if there's any better performers than those two. Like Red and Meth are probably the goats.
Pretty fucking amazing.
Yeah, so that's why it's not that. But anyway, yeah, I agree with you both as well. I think in some circumstances, the generation gap is pretty big, and it's kind of like difficult to navigate around that now with like when all the sounds are so different. People going to events wanting something specific. It's
they would have needed to have more like older cats on it, because there are obviously the Celebrating the Life of Mr. C has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like technically 6 acts, which are of the older era, but like the rest of there's still like 20 other people on the lineup, which are of the newer generation of rap, and it's kind of like all of those 20 people are going to attract the most tickets, and then the other 6 people are going to be most likely old heads who are just like, oh, sick, I can get tickets to see Method Man, for example. So like I get why there's probably a massive disconnect.
Yeah, it does make sense. This is just the website here. Then looking at
that. I'm on the website right now.
Yeah, so I just share it now.
Young Thug and a fucking sorry,
and a crazy person.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Is this the whole thing?
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
French Montana, Doja Cat and Friends, Sexy Red, French Montana, Davido, Lola Brooke, Cash Cobain, Bay. I don't even know half these people.
It's not very lit lineup, to be honest. It's really not that lit. Maybe Ty Dolla $ign and Friends could be like surprisingly
Why
good.
is he the bottom one though? He's like down the
I
bottom.
don't know.
Normally,
That's
I don't
weird.
know if
under
that
all of
means
these
anything
people,
anymore.
it
But
should, but oh, here you go. You talk about celebrating the life of Mr. C.
yeah,
Jay,
yeah.
Jada Kiss, EPMD, Eric B. Rakim, Red and Meth, Lord Tariq, Peter Guns. Okay, so all of that, it makes sense to be grouped together
Gotcha.
for sure.
But there's not enough of them to attract that crowd that they need.
Agreed.
That's the issue.
Yeah,
If they added almost equal amounts, then you would have probably got less younger people being like, "Oh, I want to see only these people," and you would got more older people being like, "Yeah, this is an opportunity to see these people."
right.
Is what I think. But
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, the lineup is not lit. Celebrity host A Boogie. What the fuck? Like, come on, man.
Yeah,
It's not very lit at all.
No, so definitely a weird thing. Okay. All right, so at least we all agree. It makes sense that the generation gap is probably a little wide at this point, and make it make sense for the audience that you're trying to attract. Otherwise, that's just kind of fucking weird.
That's it.
Exactly.
Nice.
Exactly.
Okay, so we're on that. So, all right, beautiful. So, let's kick it off then with the bar of the day. This time, for the first time, it's not me. Dan is taking care of it. Also, guys, we didn't say it before, and I totally forgot to play this. We're also up your huh?
Okay. 165.
165.
Nice. That's okay. Beautiful.
No, because this doesn't say you can place this. You don't have to place the theme music right here. If you're listening on audio, maybe the theme music's here. Maybe it's not. Wherever Notion wants to play it.
Choose your own adventure.
You know what I'm saying? So, Dan.
Okay.
The bar of the day. So Dan has chosen a bar from a rapper that we know of. Like we know of the rapper, which is the rule. Essentially, it's like you can't be someone you've never heard of, or it's not fun.
But how do you know that unless you ask?
Well, we should be. I guess you know who we all know
Loosely.
Oh,
loosely.
yeah. I know enough.
Well, everyone that we've picked is pretty obvious. I feel like we've been, kind of.
Yeah. I'm not gonna pick someone that you guys don't know, I've never heard of, or a Lil something. I'm not gonna do that to you. All right.
What a guy!
Look, you're
Thanks,
a top bro.
Come on. I'm not you guys. All right.
Wow. You knew all the different rappers, you cunt.
Maybe I did. Maybe I was playing dumb. All right.
We're ready.
This is it. Okay. I'm gonna read this quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's not that long.
It.
Okay. Ready. Shall I sing it?
If you need to, if it's sung, then sing it. If it's rap, then rap it.
But it's a rapper. It's not a singer, right?
Oh, once I read it, then you guys can ask as many questions as you want.
All right.
I'm just reading. Okay, ready.
Run that.
Okay. I am a legacy. I come from the 70. The Al Green offspring, guns and the melody. The big shot wrist on, cryotherapy. Soon as I press that button, N-words better get it right, like the ambulance coming. That's all I'm going to give you.
Okay. Yes or no? Is that really what we're doing here? Probably yes or no, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Do we ask? Yeah, I think it's yes or no. Okay. American?
Yes.
Is it Future?
Nah, unfortunately not.
Sorry, I had to blow the load right away.
Go for it. I like that. Bold. East Coast?
No.
West
South.
Coast?
Oh.
Which one?
Okay. No, she go first.
South.
No.
West?
Yes.
Kendrick?
Really? You're just gonna run a game like that? You just know it know it already? How the fuck do you know it already? How do you know it?
The GOAT. When people are goats. Oh wow, I really that's
well
boring.
done. Well done. I hope you're happy.
Sorry,
I hope you're happy.
I didn't really think you would pick Kendrick as immediately off that. What song was that from?
This is from Family Ties with another round of applause. Thank you.
I didn't mean to do that.
Thank you. Thank you so much. God.
I saw Family Ties. Okay.
Family Ties with Baby Keem.
Oh, we were just listening to
I am a legacy. You know that.
Yeah, the flow was
familiar. Guns and a melody. Yeah.
We listened to Baby Keem's album. Yeah, there's like 26 songs on them. Like, oh my god.
Wait, which album?
The Midnight Blue or something it was called.
Oh, is that like his most famous one?
That's like the latest one.
Wait, let me go.
Just we wanted to see what his vibe was as far as the music.
The Melodic Blue.
Melodic
That's his
Blue.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like him. I don't think he's like incredible, but I do like him. I think he makes really catchy music, honestly. And
Yeah,
I
like-
like him and Kendrick. Great combo. I'm a big fan of that.
Very, 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 very weird though. All the music is so fucking weird. He just like makes sounds and like says ridiculous shit. It's like it's fun. I guess that's probably what I would say. And I would say you could probably have cut half of those songs.
Damn.
Like everything we hear, I'm like, yeah, you don't need this one. This was pretty whack. And then the next one was like, oh, I get it. I wouldn't listen to it again proactively, but if it came on, I'm like, ah, not mad. You know, not mad.
What I do rate, he does really well on songs with big features. So he has the songs with Kendrick are great. The songs with Kanye, great. Like the songs with Travis Scott, great. Like he's great on that front. So I'm really not mad at him.
That sounds like he's got some help.
Oh, for sure.
I have heard that Kendrick writes for him.
Yeah.
Drake was accusing otherwise, but I saw people today saying that it's the other way around, as in Kendrick writes for him. And they were like, in the gap between Kendrick's albums, that's when Keem released like a whole bunch of music. And it felt like that Kendrick was working on that with him. Not saying completely writes for him, but you help, assisting, maybe writing some hooks.
Kendrick was my uncle, I would have done the same thing,
Tell me you wouldn't. You'd be like, yes, sir.
No, it makes sense.
Whatever he says.
Yeah. Like it makes literally sense. So.
Yeah. Is that who he is? I didn't know that.
Oh, it's his
nephew.
I thought it was his cousin's son.
Let me check. It was Keem and Kendrick.
Like relation. Yeah. You can say pause just to be safe. Yeah. Or no incest, just to be extra safe. No incest. You know the fucking vibes, though.
Fucking to you, buddy. Fucking to you, buddy.
They are blood relatives bonded together as cousins.
Like first cousins?
Bonded together. It sounds like second cousins or just like long-term mates.
Second cousin. There you go.
It is my cousin. Second. That's all right.
Yeah, whatever. Not just play cousin, but like I knew it was like slightly a little because I read something about it recently, maybe just before the beef, and it was like it's like, slightly extended. It's almost like Clem is to us, no? So like our cousin Clem that we live with here is our father's cousin's son. So I think that makes it first cousin once removed, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. And then their kids become our second cousin. It's complicated as fuck.
Yeah, it's
family history shit.
Very.
Family matters, in it.
Big time. So one thing we haven't done for a minute because of maybe a little bit of a patchy schedule and the whole Drake and Kendrick took over the last probably 6 weeks.
3 weeks.
Even longer.
Oh, that's true. We did rinse that. Yeah, that was out for ages. Yeah.
So one thing we haven't done, and I don't know, I only do this now, like as far as a catch up for all of us, I haven't really had a lot to talk about, but in the last like week or so, like I feel like there's just been a bunch of interesting things to yap about that are fun to share. So I imagine, basically the 2-part question is kind of like, what's new, what's cracking, what do you want to let cunts know about, and then second, like summer plans, anything exciting that you're looking forward to that you're already planned or that you're hoping to do, shit like that. Daniel,
on my end, so what have I been doing as well? Is that a part of it?
If there's something that you want to share, you don't have to, because
I don't think I've been doing much. I went to Mexico. That was literally it.
I think we talked about we did a Mexico rundown, right? Yeah. So that was recently. Yeah. But even in the last week or two, if there's anything like
nothing specific. Work summer. Weather's good, officially good every single day, which I'm happy about.
Yeah.
And then the only thing I have planned, we're going to a cottage eventually in Ontario somewhere. We're going to be driving up next couple of weeks to a cottage, which should be fun. And plans. Good question.
Muskoka?
I'm just following the crowd. I have no clue. Honestly, I have no clue.
That'd be fun.
And other than that, I want to try and go to New York soon. So,
nice.
But no actual plans. But I do want to go on a weekend sometime.
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
New York in the summer.
That's me.
Hell yeah. Nice. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. That's it. No, anything you wanna yap about?
Oh, mate, just been fucking working and jerking, keeping it consistent. Been riding lots, mountain bike stuff. My YouTube channel hit 2,000 subscribers. Yep.
Gangster.
4 million views. And just been, writing and recording all my shit. So I've just been tallying more rides up. And it's taking me longer to do edits, I've noticed, because like I've got more footage of people talking and me meeting up with the homies, and there's lots more characters that are consistently in my
That's fun.
thing now, right? So people are getting to know people that I ride with a lot. So yeah, so the YouTube stuff, big focus, and other mountain biking news. Red Bull Hardline was on in Wales. That's the craziest like downhill race that exists. That's not a World Cup race. So that was in Wales on the weekend. Fucking epic. So that's on Red Bull YouTube. It's epic thing to watch.
Okay.
Yeah, I look forward to that every single year. They just started doing it outside of Wales, so they just started doing it in Tasmania. I think I talked about that a couple episodes ago.
I do remember you said that. Yeah.
Hardline in Tassie. So yeah, they're starting to branch out a bit, but this is like the most psycho one. So yeah, epic week for mountain biking, racing in general, and Don Valley's grown in. It looks beautiful in there. Fucking gets.
Is there any like big fun races in like nearby that you can go to?
Yeah, so if I went to Quebec, I can go to Bromont and Mont Saint Anne.
Oh yeah, I've been to both those places. Yes.
So,
okay.
Nice. Yeah, I've seen lots of video on both of them. Mont Saint Anne have an actual World Cup downhill race.
Okay.
And Bromont, they have local races, and it's really gnarly. Like a lot of the top YouTube riders and other free riders go out there, and they're like, "This is like Whistler of the East." It's unbelievable. So there's a lot of untapped stuff for me. So I want to plan a trip to Quebec. To go riding in those areas, Bromont and St. Anne. And I also want to go to Horseshoe Bike Park because they've got a bunch of new stuff there. I want to go to Jefferson Forest. I want to go to all the new places, well, not new, all the places I haven't gone in a while.
Yeah. Oh man, you should. I'm just looking. Okay, you finish off because I just looked where Bromont is. I have been there, but I don't. It's fucking sick. Keep going.
Yeah, dude. That's it. That's pretty much it. Just like your beers and bikes. I've been making more beats. I bought some new sample packs.
Nice.
New drums, new flavors, new something to chew on, So I'll have some new beats on notionbeats.com. Rappers, singers, highlight your boy. So yeah, YouTube, beats, beers, sunshine, bike rides.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Looking at where Bromont, it's like just north of Sutton, and Sutton's one of my favorite places in Quebec. It's so sick. That's where we went.
Looks
the weekend
unreal,
before we moved here. So Sutton's like one main street, and the best part that you'll like is everybody speaks perfect English because it's like 10 minutes from the border. Gotcha. So you can go right into Vermont from there, and it's spectacular. There's two breweries on the main street, L'Abordage and Sutton Brewery, and L'Abordage is all haze. They fucking kill it. It's close. Knowlton's beautiful. Yeah, Bromont is like all around. Dunham Brewery's up the street. There's a whole bunch of wineries around there too. This whole place and beautiful, just water. Honestly, I couldn't. If you're able to get down there,
I
would heavily encourage you because you could rent a car, go for like.
There's a few boys that want to grab a Airbnb for a week and then get a car with a hitch on it and get like five cunts.
Maybe get like a Yukon GMC B1.
Exactly, just big dirty situation. So that's one plan is to get the Don Valley squad to go to Quebec for a week of fucking around.
I'm telling you, Sutton, when you do it, if you like, Sutton would be the best place to stay if you're able to, because it's probably not far, but like not too far from the mountain. If you try and stay in the mountain area, you start to pay ski town prices, and that that's
if you have a car, then it's boom boom, right?
It's like 30 minutes around. I just looked from where it is, like Sutton to up there. There's a few other towns around, but yeah, we got a beautiful Airbnb that had a sauna and fucking a hot tub and shit. It was
dream, dude.
It was glorious. It really was.
That's definitely on the cards. And then just traveling, getting as much different kinds of content and doing some themed videos. I've got a little situation with Cannondale. I'm going to borrow a brand new e-bike that they're coming out with, the Moterra SL, and I'm going to ride it for a week and get multiple videos and do like a full wrap up and what I think about e-bikes and stuff, because those videos on my channel are going off, and I got a good opportunity with Cannondale guys, so I can take advantage of that and get motorized in the forest.
Love that. That's sick, dude. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, man.
Love it. Okay, I got a bunch of just small things that are just like whatever, but I've been copping a bunch of stuff recently, and basically everything's in now. So I got these today. Whoa! Finally got the Quantum.
Oh, sick.
Nice. So they're kind of like basketball.
Those like basketball shoes.
Yeah. See how tight this is a bit weird. See how fucking the angle that is.
That's all right.
But basically, it pushes. When I've only walked around the house in them, but like, I feel like my foot fits perfect because they're the perfect size. But the as soon as you start going, your shit just slides to the front and it's smacking against the front because it's pushing it from here. So I think you got
to soften up. Is that like green gel in the sole? Like what is that on the? Is that kind of?
This
green?
is the boost. This is like it's like a translucent black, and I think underneath it is this. This is the white stuff. Boost, which is in all of the it's the Adidas Here you go, technology
cushion system or whatever.
Yeah, it's like it's super. It's just
looks nice.
It's like styrofoam and stuff. Anyway, yeah, finally got these today. Pretty fire.
I'd rock those.
Yeah, man. You should. Well, I think they're probably sold out of your size now, but let me show you. They did because Dan was talking about this. So the drops at this point,
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Wildin', bro.
I get a notification, and then I literally press it straight away. Everything's gone. So I don't understand. Are they sending it to me late? Like, has it always been there?
I reckon they've got like 100 pairs of everything. Like the slides. I actually got these ones right here for Clover today for Dan's aunt because she missed out the last one. But look at all the sizes: 9, 10, 11.
Check the foams.
The foams are all gone. Been gone.
Hang on, let me ridiculous.
Go back. The foams. Here you go. These ones, when I checked, I was like, I didn't really like the color too much. So you sign up, catch it.
Yeah, I was looking at that and I was like, I don't know if it's a bit too different.
Clay top,
too different. But I wanted the other colors. Any of those colors, cool. I would have taken.
Yeah, same.
I would have taken any of that. I think the sand is my favorite one.
The sand is sick. So that went like mad quick. I have to go. Keep going slow way back. There was what else did they drop? See, some of these dropped. They did zebras just disappeared.
Nice. Yeah, they just went straight away.
And the blue. So
all
the
blue ones are tight. I want those.
Yeah, I got me and Tanika got them. Tanika got the same
ones.
Yeah, the belugas, the blue tints, super underrated, but they just flew as well. Even this, like the blush. When I checked this morning, the blush 500s weren't even there. And then they put them in. I was like, I just got a white.
These are tight.
I really like them a lot.
Honestly, 500s are.
Yeah, that's filth. I like that a lot. It looks like a fucking Jordan shoe almost, like the Jordan fucking.
I got the white ones.
The white ones are really nice.
The gum sole. Look at you. That's summer in a box right there, bud. Yeah. Summer on a shoe.
They're so comfy. But I wanted the blacks, but the utility black.
That price, if they are not fucking comfy as fuck, I would be pissed as.
Sometimes it's how you go with the old Yeezys there.
Yeah, I guess so.
Sometimes
if you're paying a few bills for shoes, can't they? Better be.
It should be, but yet also these ones are just all hyped.
More like right.
The ones that were sitting, all of the fucking the 700.
They should be hyped about the comfort, not the look.
Well,
anyway.
Why not both? Why not both?
Why not fucking both? Yeah, the sexy clam shoe in the bottom left. That's pretty fun.
Yeah, so I have
Ye done a 50% off at an Adidas outlet. Did you see it?
Huh. No.
Did you see that? I was trying to find it. He was at an Adidas. I don't know if he was there, but there was an Adidas outlet. He might have been there previously, but there was 50% off loads of Yeezys.
Looks like a seashell.
Yeah, the 380s.
It's like a fucking.
And they had colorways I hadn't even seen before.
Interesting. So show me the Ye things. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, the 380s are interesting. The alien blues are pretty fire. Yeah, they're nice. These are super comfy. Anyway, it was interesting that the thing is about all of this, kind of my point was that the internet was right. Like for the first time in a while, all of the things that they were saying they were dropping were actually dropping. So there's definitely going to be more to come throughout the summer. But I think the way that they're rolling it out is like kind of fucked up. And
here we go. Oh, sorry, it was in Dubai. Yes, it was in Dubai. Let me show you.
And 50% off. So hang on. So Yeezy, the brand, held it. Is that right?
It seemed like Yeezy, the brand, had the 50% off within an Adidas outlet. So go check the video I put up. I sent you.
Oh.
And you see their colors that I've never seen before. I saw this on Hip Hop DX before.
Everyone keeps saying this is in Dubai, and they said they call them the outlet. So yeah, and they're all like the yellow fucking 450s and other
the yellow stuff. Colorways. Yeah,
so it's probably the shit that aren't moving, and they're just like, we actually have to start selling these fucking cheaper because they're probably non-approved colorways. Which is interesting. Okay, so that's what's up with the Yeezys. I got the Fear of God stuff. It's one of the shirts.
Oh, nice.
The shirts are good. Everything was good.
Looks pretty tight.
Yeah, it's nice. I've got the other ones. Like they fit the same. It's just not like a shorter neck.
What's on the chest there?
This is it's like a
By the way,
I think
yeah.
this just says Fear of God or Essentials.
Okay.
I can't actually see.
Simple thing. Nice. Looks clean.
It says Essentials and Fear of God. Yeah, it's just like the little label. Sometimes it'll be big on the shirt, so it all depends on the one.
I like that.
The shorts are pretty short, like they're pretty high above the knee, a little higher than I'd like,
Pause.
but it still looks fine. Definitely pause worthy. The hoodie has like and the pants have like a really thin band that we realized last episode when we looked at them, which is fine. I think if it's just a bit weird, but the actual drip and the way it sits is fire.
Yeah.
And one of the t-shirts, so I got them all the same size. I got a white one, and it's like normal fit. Like this is like baggy. Like it just fits like up to here and tight. I was like, did I order the wrong one? But it might have just been a different style that I missed.
Very interesting.
But that was cool. I got my Yeezy package, which I should have probably brought down. But so I got the black. They did like a black hoodie, a black Yeezy hoodie, like $20 US hoodie. It's fine. And they did another one that's called it says like Black Dog in Russian. It's like because they had the Russian designer.
Racist?
So I got the socks, a little bit racist. I think it might mean something about depression or some bullshit. But
okay.
Like it's I don't know. It's the cut is fire for $20. I'm not or 28 Canadian. Not mad at all. The socks, same, not mad. The pants are ridiculous. They're kind of like your type pants. They're just like long and they just like go down.
Who's your type?
Oh, Dan's.
Who's your type?
Ridiculous.
Yeah, that's why I'm laughing. As if he's like
straight leg. They got pockets this time.
What's wrong with that?
It looks whack as fuck.
I knew who he was talking about.
It's
someone is in 2024 wearing skinny jeans and ankle socks. I'm sorry.
I'm not wearing ankle
right.
socks. I wear skinny jeans, but ankle socks, right? So relax. So my final Yeezy package arrived in Buffalo. I'm going on Friday to pick it up, and now I'm back to square with that. Another interesting thing that maybe Nosh might care about is we got this yesterday. So we ordered a new vlog camera, and it arrived yesterday. So we got this one.
Oh, you got the Osmo. I know about
this.
Every YouTuber uses this now.
Yeah, it's great. So we got that
4K 120 frames, not bad.
Yeah, and it's it's super light.
Active
so
track. Oh, good for that B-roll.
So if you're standing there talking and you're kind of moving your head, it follows you as if someone's holding it.
It's crazy.
It's super crazy.
Very
and
cool.
we got a little extension thing so that the handle's a bit longer. We got the microphones, but we didn't realize that there's an old one and a new one. And we got the old one, and it's annoying to pair it. So we shipped it back. So we returned it. We're going to get the new one. But so now we can do just better vlog content that's super handheld, super small. You can just put it somewhere, like bring it there. It's like, it's cool. It's really sick.
It has the microphone in the top. Is that what's going on there? The top section? It's a selfie camera.
Yeah, but see how short that is. Like, well, if you want it, it doesn't. Oh, the head swivels around. Sorry, see that little thing at the top that moves like a robot.
And where's the microphone for it? Is that?
I don't know. It could be this. Well, we got external ones, so
pretty good.
One that you clip to your chest. You clip it to your
Yeah,
shirt.
no, everyone that uses it clips to their chest.
So we got that one, but Tiff didn't. We did it in the car, so she just bought it and didn't realize there was a number 2 version. The number 2 version syncs up wirelessly, whereas this one you have to plug it in, and we couldn't get it to work, so we sent it back.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fucking
That's
so far.
Cool, all right.
Yeah, it's like a nice little thing to do more content with that. So pretty happy with that joint.
Sick.
So we'll test it out some more. What else was fun? We booked a trip to Nashville in the summer.
You
for
country
like a
motherfucker,
week.
bro.
Yeah, because we wanted to go out east. The prices in Boston and Cape Cod, where we wanted to go, we got a week in Nashville for the same price as like 3 nights in Boston alone. And we wanted to do like all of this. So we're like, fuck that. So we're going to go to Detroit for a night, down to Nashville, and then back up through, I think, Indianapolis. And weed is legal in Michigan, and I believe in Tennessee. So I'm going to get some gummies when we get to Detroit. See the homie Dave Seacott that Nosh. And, hit up some spots, so that'll be fun.
Isn't the weather in Nashville like crazy? Like in the summer?
Isn't it humidity? No, it's just
dry.
Hot.
Like 30 degrees every day.
30 is all right.
I think we should find out. I think we should definitely find out.
Should ask the weatherman, eh?
I'm going to do an app right now, and we'll take a look. But I think if it's not like, because it's inland.
Today was highs of 34.
Oh, there's a flood advisory. Oh, that would suck.
See, is it humid or is it dry? That's what we need to know.
It says.
That's a good point.
It said humid.
Like what's it? What kind of humidity?
Everything's like 20. Like right now, it's like all the weather for the like today 29. No, sorry, Tuesday 29,
And
27, 30. It doesn't. Let me see if it's saying what about right now. It's raining there, and it's feels like 31. Where do you see the humidity thing on the?
If your iPhone, just scroll down.
I'm on the Weather Network app, not the.
Oh, so
I
then
don't trust it.
Yeah, fair enough. You're right. I agree. Let me check.
Let me check the hourly thing.
Can't just describe it off the dome piece. I've got to have a look. But yeah, that just makes a difference if it's humid or not. So I don't know.
Yeah, so there's like lots of rainfall right now.
Either
so
way,
hopefully that's good. Either way, it's just somewhere we want to go check it out. Something different. We're like, all right, well, we went to Boston last year. No, not Nashville.
Nice.
Country music.
Yeah, everyone was. I've been researching it. Everyone's been giving me brewery things. We're good. Oh, this is what something you would feel cool. No, so it's like we're going there for like the week, whatever. But then on the way back to an Indianapolis, on the way it goes through Kentucky. Kentucky's the Bourbon Trail, and the first one that I found was Jim Beam in Louisville, Kentucky. So we're going to go
Bourbon Jim Beam.
Yeah, like we grew up drinking that shit. So we can do like a tour. No, it's fine though. But isn't that fun? I think it's the coolest shit in the world. We grew up drinking that. Cool. Yeah. I don't know nothing about bourbon.
Well, Tennessee, they just have a mountain bike downhill race called the Tennessee National, and it was earlier on in the year, or maybe it's like a month and a half ago. That shit is fucking retarded. Excuse me. For when Wind Rock Bike Park, they got some crazy stuff in Tennessee. So mountain biking is something I would actually go down to.
You should.
I would do a trip to go there. Also, I need to get better at riding my bike. So.
Yeah, you're not very good at riding your bike.
No,
definitely not the best.
So you get your training wheels off, I'd say, and then
I should take them off. Yeah, they're getting a little.
Yeah,
it's kind of embarrassing if I'm honest. Yeah,
really?
Yeah,
it is. Yeah, I try to hide my face in public as often as possible.
Smart.
Yeah.
Smart. Welcome next year.
Yeah.
Not really much else. The only other thing, recorded rap songs. I finally did. First time in the booth in like 2 years.
Back in the booth, buddy.
It was weird, but we got it done. I don't know how it turned out because you're not.
I'll tell you how I feel about it when I get the files, mate.
I don't think you're mixing it. You got nothing to do with it.
Oh,
well, do you want to message? You can message him if you want, but I think he's.
I don't mind. I'll master it if he wants.
Talk to him. So no, it was fun, and that's basically it from my side as well. So it's been cool. One thing that Dan did mention that happened on Saturday was UFC, which I watched in the background. Trump was there, everyone was bigging him up. I saw that part, that was pretty funny. But this was number 303, 302.
303's end of the month, and that's Conor McGregor's return. So we need to be sure to watch that. It's gonna be crazy. But yeah, no, this event was sick. Did you realize though? I feel like I don't like watching Sean Strickland.
Why?
I think he's funny. I think he's a good fighter. He's so boring. He's too boring.
He apologized. It was a boring fight. I remember seeing.
He's done that last time as well, and I'm like, bro, is this what you're gonna do every time? I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's a good
I've watched Paulo Costa, so the guy he beat. I watched Paulo Costa was involved in my favorite UFC fight. This was years ago. I completely forgot who he even faced. But like, he is such an entertaining fighter. And Sean Strickland just made it look so boring, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm just kind of I'm not feeling it when you're on the card anymore. I'm not feeling it. So yeah, I kind of think he's a boring fighter now. But did you guys see the arm break?
Yes.
Oh my god, that was sick.
Oh my god, I was like, I couldn't believe it was so good.
If I play it, we get taken down, won't we?
There's no music on it.
There's no snap. There's no actual snap. But we can.
There is a noise. There is a noise. There totally is a noise. I reacted. I was watching it on my phone, and
well, to be fair, you can play the lead up to the thing, and then we'll pause it.
I think we got. I think we got. It's not about music. I think we got caught last time. I think we got flagged last time. Now I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
If I can go in YouTube Studio and check.
Robots are getting pretty good, eh?
Yeah, I mean, someone like the UFC protects their shit, man.
Oh, they care so much about copyright. Yeah. They care too much about copyright. It's crazy.
I don't blame them because I'm a capitalist, but yeah, it's annoying for someone like this when I'm like, we're not making money off it because this channel isn't monetized. So it's like we're just playing some goddamn videos. You fucking.
Well, can't we play the clip off like Twitter?
I think that's what got us flagged. It's not about YouTube. It's because they know it.
Yeah.
There's a way to find it in YouTube where you can find things that are. Can you search?
Play it on mute. We can do some commentary.
It's not about the mute, man. It's about the video.
Right.
That's what I'm saying is that they
That's
catch.
it.
I was trying to test on our video. We even got a copyright strike in. Oh, they even copyright striked it for BBL Drizzy that time when they said
Nice.
BBL Drizzy wasn't supposed to. We got one for that.
That's silly.
Partially blocked. Here's an episode here that was partially blocked for something which was episode 148, and that. I was just trying to see if there's an easy way. Anyway, I probably shouldn't do this on there. I was just trying to find a way to do it. Either way, yeah. Unfortunately, we
sounds like a no.
Yeah, it's a whole. Yeah, unfortunately, it's a whole fucking thing.
That's probably one of the most intense arm breaks like I've watched in like probably ever watching UFC. Like watching an event, sitting down and like watching it live. That was.
There's only been a few breaks in history.
It was
there's literally only been a few. Actual
there's only been a few actual. But this one was like
top 3.
You know, most breaks are usually just like instant done. Like it is like, but this one it was like you're watching it and you're like, there's no way he's gonna go further. It's like you're watching it, and it's like I'm like, oh my, I can't believe it. I was like edge on my seat and was vomiting, but it was so sick. Like it was amazing.
Wow.
What did he say at the end in the thing? He said something in the interview with Rogan that he like didn't mean for it to go that far or something.
So he was like, I just expected him to tap. I didn't actually want to break his arm, but then he didn't tap. So then I was like, I have to kind of do what I have to do. So then when he had it locked in deep and his arm was here, I was like, oh my goodness, I don't even care. Like that was no, I couldn't believe it. I don't know why he didn't tap.
Even Buddy on the floor was like, no, it's broken. It's broken. Herb Dean.
His arm was limp and he wanted to carry on fighting. His arm was literally limp and he was like, no. Why'd you stop?
People crazy, man.
Yeah, usually Herb's all over that, dude. That was a little reckless, a little late.
Yeah, I thought it was late as well, but the guy just didn't want to tap. So I don't know.
Crazy. Imagine having your arm actually dislocated from its little. And then you'd be like, nah, I'm good for a sec. Give it 30 seconds.
And it wasn't instant. It was gradual, and you could feel it coming out.
Yes, it wasn't just like one quick motion. It was like over 30 seconds.
It was like I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for him to tap. He's gonna tap. I'm like, oh my god, he's not gonna tap. He's just gonna let it break. He's just and like, oh my goodness.
How can you be that stubborn? You need the arm to keep fighting, cunts. Like, stop. Just take the L. It's okay. You'll be another fight.
That was like unbelievable.
I wouldn't do that, dude.
It was so good. It was like stomach churning, but it was fucking sick.
Yeah, I'm feeling it already. I'm feeling my arms. I'm glad my arms work.
I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, wow.
This makes me feel sick.
Like,
y'all look
it was sick. That was an amazing.
UFC's hard to watch sometimes.
Sometimes when buddy break their shin bone and they land on it, that was hard.
Like even what's his name?
When flippy floppy bend ways they're not supposed to go, then that's when it's like jarring to see. And it's like then you get that physical cringe reactions. Like doesn't even happen to you. Feel it.
What was it? It was like the event, the first event with a crowd after COVID, where this guy, I forgot his name, but he broke his leg, and then this was his first fight since breaking his leg. Within 5 seconds of the fight, he tries a leg kick, it gets checked by the guy's shin, breaks his leg straight away, and he doesn't realize.
I remember that.
So he lands on the leg. Oh,
yeah, dude.
So good.
That's one of the ones I was thinking about when I was like, "Yo, it's not the first time that's happened."
Why are we talking about
was so
this?
good.
I don't know.
His leg was like this, and he just stood on it. Oh my god, it's so good. I fucking love it,
dude.
So
that was one of the most grotesque things I think I've seen as far as fighting.
And it was such like a big comeback. They were like, "Oh, he broke his leg last year. He's back in the ring." 5 seconds back, his leg's broken again. Fuck. Good event. It was a good event though. I didn't think all the fights were amazing, but I thought the main event was great as well. Makhachev vs Poirier.
Mm-hmm.
It was a shame because everyone likes Poirier, but everyone knows Makhachev. He's he comes from the Khabib camp, the Khabib household. You know, when you come from that, you're not gonna lose. You're not gonna lose. And yeah, he just Dustin Poirier tries to do anything. He just couldn't do it, and it's a shame because his whole thing is like he always gets to this stage and he just can't win the title. But this time I can't even blame him. Like he done everything, you just can't beat this guy. You can't beat him. It's a shame.
Is he like the title holder, whatever?
Oh, Makhachev, yeah. He has the title. He's what? I believe it's lightweight. I think it's light heavyweight.
Okay. Light heavyweight. Okay, so these big mans.
Yeah. They're not tiny.
Like
guys.
180, 175.
Yeah. Oh no, sorry, it's
Oh.
lightweight. It was lightweight.
Lightweight.
Oh, it's like
Okay.
160 something.
And and Dustin Poirier after the fight was like, "This might be my last fight," and everyone was like,
no.
"No way!" Like, because when you get to so close, but then don't win it so many times, kind of like I get it because he's still going to go down as one of the greatest. Like, so, and this was the first fight he brought his daughter to, and he lost. So I feel like that might have been playing on his mind as well. But he's number 4 ranked. Like he's not bad. Yeah, he also wants to have a brain. But he got choked out though. He got choked the fuck out, and he had to tap. I was like, fuck. Yeah. It's a shame.
Okay, interesting.
I'm looking at the card now to see if I remember any other fights, but none of the. Oh, that Randy Brown guy he had a cool fight. The Jamaican guy. I think he's also from New Jersey. But he was just speaking patois in his post interview. It was pretty sick to see.
That's awesome. He's like Jamaican, like not like of
no. I think he's of descent, and he grew up in New York or New Jersey, and then he just started spewing in fucking.
Oh, okay. So he just.
I was like, this guy's a G. I rated it.
I love that. What is he? Chet Hanks? Fuck. Get it?
Yeah. He's called Chet Hanks before you.
Exactly. Need the permission. Need that cultural permission. You know what I'm saying?
That's the cultural king. That's the guy.
I love it. The GOAT. Nice. Okay, so that was good. All right, we're gonna do some news. We haven't really done news in a hot minute.
Yeah, no.
Maybe we have. I don't even remember. Fuck you know. Someone will correct us. But all right, so we did the meth of red. This is a weird one. I sent it to you guys just before because we thought it already happened, but there was a thing that we saw that had that said that Twitter or X are officially allowing adult content, but obviously they're bin porn on Twitter, but I think that now it's official. So the statement was, according to Variety magazine, it says it's allowed with some restrictions. In a recent update to official usage policies, it says you may share consensually produced and distributed adult nudity or sexual behavior, provided it's properly labeled and not prominently displayed. What does that mean? Not prominently displayed. That's weird.
No clue.
We believe that users should be able to create, distribute, and consume material related to sexual themes as long as it is consensually produced and distributed. Sexual expression, whether visual or written, can be a legitimate form of artistic expression. Just pounding poon is artistic, boys.
Pounding poon is
pounding. We believe the autonomy of adults to engage with and create content that reflects their own beliefs, desires, and experience, including those related to sexuality. So, man's be great. This was on @rap account, and the very first comment that comes up for me was something called Grape Juice Boys, which must be a theme page, like a meme page. That says,
it is.
Finna bust. That's all it says.
It's pretty funny.
Oh, and someone responded, it's like saying you can now pray in churches. That's funny.
Oh my god.
Oh my. It's pretty much the same thing.
So I think all they're saying is that they're like, now that they're saying that it's got to be consensual, so there may be some shit that might be like filming somebody and then that they weren't allowed to put that on. So maybe they're just differentiating between that. So that's kind of all I'd be thinking it was.
Still fap on X.
Yep. So that's a good title, do you think? You can still fap on X?
Do it.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I like it. Go on.
You guys hear about what happened in Mexico City, the elections, and
did you get in trouble?
No, this is good. This is nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me this time.
I mean.
But basically, there was like nearly 40 candidates. I don't know what it is they're getting elected. I don't know if it's for the president or if it's like the mayor. Oh, sorry, no. It's the... I don't know. Essentially, political candidates, or nearly 40 got killed in a massacre.
40 political,
nearly 40, and now they're about to have their first female head of state in Mexico City because of it. Let me send you the link.
That's not an accident, dude.
Wow,
it's happened like a couple of days
assassinations. Okay, yeah, you sending it through, and I'll bring it up.
Yeah,
bloody hell.
That is so fucking crazy. Mexico is a wild ass place.
There you go.
All right,
go check that.
I'm bringing this right now. Or hang on, there's some bullshit.
Yeah, it's wild.
That is like, yo, hang on, whoops, wrong button. Present, share screen, choose the thing, press share. Let's go. All right. Whoops. Where is it, bitch? There it is. Violence mars Mexicans' biggest elections ever. So you have to log in because it's an economist.
Yeah, but you can just read the
It's
preview
up.
now.
So a mayoral candidate was shot dead in Guerrero, and nearly 40 candidates have been assassinated in these elections, including politicians, family members, and campaign teams. Fucking hell! And there's some chick, Claudia Scheinbaum. Wow, it's like Jewish Mexican. That's odd.
Yeah, interesting.
In the ruling Morena party, has led the polls around 20 points. Okay. That's
Mexico weird. Is wild.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I love Mexico, but fucking hell.
Seems like a little
that's a little sus thing right there, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Too wild even for us over yonder. Yeah,
I'm not gonna say nothing about that.
No, big ups to Mexico. If you're a cartel, shouts to you. You know, murder.
Yeah, big up.
You gotta do what you gotta do, fam. I'm not gonna criticize anything of your behavior. So that's fucked up. Well, geez, I hope
crazy.
Man, I don't know. I think it's sort of like it's everywhere is crazy to a degree, but that's a different level of crazy, I would say.
That's different level.
I think South America has some fucking wild shit, bro. Like
it's always South America that has crazy stuff. Like everywhere's crazy, but everywhere's
crazy.
There's something in the water. Something in the water.
They're a little more wild. It's like they like if you think about, let's say, America specifically, because Rogan always talks about it. When you think about the cunts who came over in 1776 or whatever, just jumping on a boat, sold the story of the promised land, going over, fucking Wild West, literally the Wild West that you see the movies of, like cunts just shooting people, no repercussions. You could just fucking fight cunts and like do anything. And I feel like it didn't get as far past that in a lot of South American countries. Like they civilized, but they kept a bunch of the wild shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they've got this interesting mix, like except for what
what's it called? Favelas and shit. Like
Brazil, insane.
Favelas are like a real thing. Like it doesn't make sense how it's just like this whole region of the country is kind of like you just can't go there.
And how are people so broke? How did you let people get so poor?
It's insane. It is insane.
I guess that's what we don't understand.
Very mismanaged.
Very much. I think there's more corruption there than anywhere. From what you pay cops off and you do all that shit. And then I guess Venezuela. I heard like we had Venezuelans in our French class like in Montreal like 12 years ago. And they were like telling the stories of how she got out. She got in Norway. Anyone in the world can go to university in Norway for free. Like it's completely free. So she got into university in Norway, and all she had to do was get enough money to get out. And then she was able to leave Venezuela to get out there. And then she worked there, got money, then got into university in Canada. And now not now, she's been there as long as I have. But
is the degree like the equivalent? I assume it is.
I think the universities are quite good. Yeah. So it's almost like if you want to go somewhere and you don't mind going there and you have to learn Norwegian, which is a very niche language because it ain't spoken outside of Norway.
A lot of them speak very, very good English, though.
Yeah, everyone does for the most part. But even she knew Norwegian because of it.
Oh, wow.
It was just an interesting thing that she had to escape. She was telling me, I don't remember all the stories, but even she slapped me at a party one time. She thought it was funny. And I was like, oh, you're crazy. And in front of Tiff, and we were just both like, what do I do? She just thought it was funny and laughed.
Damn.
Okay. I'm like,
next time I see you, I might do that.
Elbows.
See what happens.
Yeah. Might do a little Kevin Holland on your arm. See how that goes.
Yeah. Well,
we'll do a snappy doodle.
I'm gonna do a little P Diddy on your shithole. How about that?
Okay.
How about that?
Moving on.
All right.
Oh my God.
Speaking of goats, Trump was found guilty of the whatever the charges were in New York, which people were divided about.
Uncle Trump, what a cunt. He's out there.
Apparently, the same day they got $200 million in donations, and according to, I believe it was Donald Trump. No,
Junior.
Eric Trump.
It was Eric. Sorry.
He said apparently it was all like $25, $40, like from real people, not from like one corporation giving $10 million or anything like that.
Wow.
So it shows that
is crazy. And it's so funny. He was at the UFC like the day after the verdict. He was just there. I was just like, what the hell?
And all the fighters.
That's so wild, man.
Literally, I think three of the four fighters. No, sorry, I'm trying to think
He
how many
jumped
of the
out of the
main
ring.
event jumped
shake
out
his
of the
hand.
main of the ring and just shake his hand. And like, did you see after with Khabib? I'm telling you, he's gonna win the election now for sure. I can't, but like, I couldn't believe it. Khabib was like, you know what's happening in Palestine, right? You have to stop it. Like, and his response was, "I will stop it. We will stop it." I'm like, this guy's winning the election. I'm like, this guy is so,
because even the lefties are going to be like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, like if he's doing that, then fair enough.
Like fuck. Well, Biden just keeps giving them money, so maybe if Trump says he'll stop it,
fucking hell. Sleepy Joe.
yeah. Good times. I know we don't really go too deep.
He's a lizard in a skin suit, dude.
Basically, we just to put it once again, we hate everybody here. We don't.
Yes, we do.
We're not putting any political ideology here. We're centrists. We just like stuff that makes sense, and across the board, they're all a bunch of cunts.
Yeah, that's very true.
But it seems like the people, from what I can tell, and it's hard to know because sometimes online, like I was saying to Tiff the other day, like Grand Wizard is an interesting account that we always bring up here because he's like tapped into the culture, like hip hop, black culture, but love. It's like interesting. Loves Trump, always does these pro Trump posts. Loves Drake, everything's pro Drake. Couldn't admit to anything about Kendrick that was good, and. The funniest thing that we've been talking about recently is say it, Dan. Okay, wait.
He always speaks about like he loves white girls, and he always calls them elite nobodies. So funny.
Tiff gets so mad at me because I'm talking about it all the time. It's so fucking funny to me,
man.
But elite nobodies.
Yeah, the elite milk. Good. He talks about it all the time.
Oh, he speaks about elite milk as well. Yep.
Yeah, the milk is for the babs.
Funny,
so
man.
funny. Yeah.
It's what I like. That's funny. Is like honestly, like it makes me cry laugh. It's so funny to me because snow bunnies as a thing is funny. I don't like it was like at the expense of black women. I don't like that. Like they were like, oh, see, look at all the problem. Look at the white woman reacts like this, but the black woman reacts like this. See, all your problems will go away, boys, if you just got an elite snow bunny or whatever. So I don't like that at all.
Agreed.
But I sometimes wonder. Through COVID now, I looked at you look at everything through the eyes of what's the ideology, what are they pushing, what's the message that whatever you're watching or listening to is pushing. Everyone's pushing something for the most part. And I'm looking at this, I'm like, well, he's a pro-Trump, pro elite snow bunny.
You can't tell what he's pushing. You can't.
Well, I think that those three things alone, that white women are better than black women, Trump, so it's right wing politics, and Drake, which I don't know, could be represented as the light skin pop guy who isn't really necessarily directly of the culture, as was the argument over the last couple months. Like those things are, I think that is what he's pushing. Those, you know what I'm saying? Like, because they're not. You look at most of those other media accounts. A lot of them don't take a political stance. They would go, Biden did it, or Trump.
He definitely has a political stance. And he's very pro Palestine, which is really cool as well. Like. So he does some stuff, and I'm like,
yeah. So
he's really pro Palestine, which I'm like, okay, so I really fuck with this guy. I'm like, but I there's some stuff he does. Yes, he shouldn't make the jokes at the expense of black women. But I have seen him speak good about black women as well, which is also good. But he needs to stop shading them. That is the
maybe he's going for clickbait.
Oh, for sure. That's probably a big thing. That is probably a big thing, but. He is very consistent with the Drake support, the Palestine support, and the Trump support. So it's very interesting, his account. Like,
I see what you're saying, because none of those things necessarily align in ideologies. Like a lot of
those three groups. You couldn't have the Tea Party with those three groups in the same room. That wouldn't click.
No, but you know what's interesting as well? Like typically the left are the ones who are all Palestine, and the right are the ones that are pro-Israel. Because of religious reasons, typically speaking, and the left just are supposed to align with like freedom and everyone let live and shit. But then you got Biden heavily, who's left, aggressively supporting Israel and sending more and more billions every multiple times a year, when they should be like that. And then now someone like Khabib going to Trump. Obviously, all the UFC fighters tend to be right wing, but they probably support Palestine too. So I'm like, it's not. I mean, maybe that's a good thing. That means there's a bit more logical thinking, hopefully.
Yeah, it's probably more logical, I assume, because obviously it's what's wrong is wrong, like at this point. And it's like, regardless of your stance, you can't be looking at what's happening over there and being like, oh, this is right. Like, so I assume
there's a lot of people say that
wrong, and there's
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Have an unfortunate things
the normal people who know that it's not right what's happening over there, and I guess people are just a lot of the normal people, I guess, are just kind of just like, what's wrong is wrong, and it's obvious regardless of political stance at this point, which is interesting because it used to be politics over anything, so it's very much a different.
It's like the parties often don't let you diverge from their like thing. If you say one thing, particularly like, actually no, I was going to pick on one of them, but it's not true. They're both as bad as each other. Like if you're on one side and you go, you're right wing and you like freedom and you like guns and you're like, oh no, but you should be pro-choice with abortion. They would call you a traitor. On the left, if you're like, yeah, trans rights and fucking free Palestine, but like, we probably should have more freedom. You shouldn't be forced to do things. And they'll be like, get the fuck out of here. You're blah, blah, blah. And they'll come up, call you anti-Semite or whatever it is. Like, it's interesting because the sides are tribal and ideological. So it's like, I always am looking for the thing. So when it doesn't add up, it's interesting. It's actually better when it doesn't add up, but then some of the things have merged. The things that the left typically supported have now moved across to right and kind of vice versa. It's a big, it's so strange. And this is not the podcast to make sense of it. Whoops. But got so upset about Trump. I just kicked the thing. I'm like, oh,
I know.
Free Trump.
But anyway, the Grand Wizard account is probably the only reason why I'm on Instagram. It's just so funny.
It's pretty
and
handy.
It's just like so relevant as well. Like,
yeah,
I saw half the news I get is from that account. And it could be it could literally be hip hop, it could be actually world news, it could be sports related, it could be UFC, it could be anything. And like it's literally on that account. So I don't know.
Ticks all the boxes.
Yeah, it's pretty handy.
And it's fucking funny, man.
Tick your box. Funny.
It is fucking hilarious. So that's what's up with Trump. Couple of other quick music things. Cameron just dropped like a freestyle over Woe Black Rob at his It Is What It Is podcast. That was pretty sweet. And he was dissing Adidas and the basketball player in the commercial.
Yeah, I heard about that. He was.
There's a commercial that
Ant-Man.
What it was.
Yeah, whoever that is.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is either, but yeah, that's the name.
That's his name. And they were bringing up like receipts. I had a receipt printer that was printing tweets, and one of them was from Cameron, and they were shitting on him in the ad. Because like Cameron shitting on that guy, so then he shat on Cameron in the ads, and then he did a track and then dissed him back and telling him to be, hey, don't get comfortable. They drop Kanye, they'll drop you too, or whatever the fuck. So it was, anyone supporting Ye, I'm with it. So shouts to Cam, definitely worth checking. That's on his Instagram. There were two Tiny Desks in the last week that dropped. There was Sean Paul and Thames. I only watched Sean Paul. I haven't watched Thames yet. That's on the list for today. I know Nosh, you saw both. Did you see either of those, Dan?
I haven't. I've only seen snippets of both, and they both seem really fucking good. So I haven't watched it in full, but they both seem really good.
Yeah. Nosh can speak to them probably better than I can.
Yeah. Thames is a vibe. That's something I listen to in the morning.
Her voice is so good.
Oh, she's so good live, yeah. And she seems like a lovely person. Like you can just see more of she talks like for a little snippet in between the songs, and she's looking beautiful. The vibes are there. The band that she has, group singers in the background, they're dialed in. That's a very chill watch. The Sean Paul one, it's amazing how he can remember all those lyrics, and sometimes he's late, sometimes he always saves it, man. He doesn't drop a fucking word. He's got his grills in and he's still singing and he's doing his thing. They're both really good. Tiny Desk, barely, it's really shit. So those ones would stand out for sure.
I agree.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not really much of a fan of Sean Paul, but we put that on and it was like, it's always cool to hear him what's the word? Interpolate their songs into more like a chill.
Yeah.
The Nelly Furtado one was kind of cool too, because she did like a free, what's the Get Your Freak On, or one of those songs, like some remix that she did. And it was all those weird Timberland, the way that it's delivered, which she did it organically just in front of the mic with her eyes closed with a little band. It was
acoustic sort of breakdown of those crazy like synth based songs. It's like, it's like the Scarface one. Like all of those things were
got to be goated.
Dude,
Gotta
has to be top 10 of all Tiny Desks, period, any genre.
I would say top 3.
Got right. I'm just being generous. Like I'm just saying, like in general, like broad stroke. That was ridiculous because all of those songs, they have a dated feel, but that gave it such an organic new breath of life, and it was just so honestly amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, the vibes of the Thames one had that kind of like, there's the band was there, but there's been other ones that has more of an epic ensemble, but that was they were both sick, dude. I recommend everyone to watch them.
Agreed. Definitely. So that was cool. Another interesting thing that I totally forgot about. So there were a couple reference tracks. This is just following on from the Drake Kendrick stuff that dropped in the last week. So I feel like this is kind of old news, but it felt that everyone was like losing their mind. So maybe it wasn't. But basically, there's a rapper called Vory, Vory. He did. There was a reference track that dropped of him doing Mob Ties, and for Drake, is in just like Quentin Miller did, the what's the one, the Rolling Through the Six joint, Know Yourself, and so there was another clip. There was a clip of the reference track, and it was basically exactly the same. All the flows were the same. Drake just changed a couple words here and there, and then there was a clip of Drake on the barbershop with LeBron and that, talking about how and Maverick Carter, LeBron's manager, was talking about how that's like his favorite joint, and Drake was talking about how important that song is and how great and how it's one of his favorites as well. So everyone was kind of shitting on him for that, which is still like
having a reference track, because I've never heard of this idea before of a reference track.
So a reference track means someone wrote the song for you entirely. So say if let me give you a real life example. When I did Relentless, I was in the studio. I wrote, sometimes when Clarity was making the beat or he brought the beat up, we'd write the chorus together a lot of the times, like come up with the melody or come up with some of the words and blah, blah, blah. We did that together, in his studio.
Yeah.
Then I would take the song, go back, write everything, write all my raps. And then on the day of recording, I would send him the lyrics and he would just tweak some of them. And I would never normally let anybody do that. But because he was producing, not just like composing, but producing the project in that way, and he's technically a better rapper than me. So I was like, well, I don't mind if he could make these slightly better. Nosh was there. Nosh was contributing to that as well. And that was the first and maybe only time that would ever happen. And that's okay to me because I wrote it. People tweaked it. And it didn't, and it was usually like a couple words here and there. One time he replaced like a bar or 2 bars in a row, but otherwise that was kind of it. Then what happens if someone wrote the whole song for you is in like, I could be like, go and write a whole song, record a reference, and then send it off to Notion. Then Notion goes and records what I did so he can hear what it sounds like. And he could tweak some of the lyrics, but then technically I wrote that song for him. We all know that Drake can write, so this is not trying to take away from it. It was just bad timing for that to come out right after all of this battle where there was a lot of accusations thrown back and forth. Though on the flip side, no one was really talking about this, but I saw one. There was a reference for N95, which was the single from Mr. Morale by some like an unknown rapper. Like Vory has a bit of a name, but there was someone who was like up and comer, like not anyone crazy. The Kendrick had that too, which was surprising to me because I know obviously Drake is more of a pop artist than a rap artist in that way, and he has people write songs probably for practical reasons. I would say like Beyonce. Beyonce doesn't write shit; everyone just does it all for her and channels her when they do it and pitch it, right? So I guess people were going a little. I felt like a little too hard at Drake for that. I'm not that mad at it because. It takes away from the pen, but now if Kendrick really did, if this was all, because no one talked about it, so there was no extrapolation of is this true or is this someone doing their version of it? Like, what was it? If that's the case, then it does put Kendrick's total pen in question, because I feel like if anyone has done any ghostwriting, tweaking, not a problem. I don't think anyone has a problem with tweaking. Complete ghostwriting, where someone just hears a verse or hears a Quentin doing Drake's Rico verse, like that's what Meek Mill got mad at him for. How it all started. So anyway, that was just something that came out in the last week, which
interesting, very interesting,
which was interesting. So I'm like I said, I personally don't particularly care, but I guess it was another reason for people to jump on Drake for that. I don't think it's the biggest deal in the world.
No.
the new Eminem video. So this was like, I thought it was the album was dropping, but it was a video. And at first I watched it. I was texting my friend Ryan. Ryan is the biggest Eminem fan that I've ever known. He was at first I was like, oh, it's an interesting song. We'll talk about it in a second. And he was like, oh, it's the same as all of his album rollouts. The first single is always like this. It's like Without Me, like the real Slim Shady.
Yeah.
Like poppy, ridiculous, a zany video, real old school Eminem style bars where he was
even his most recent albums have had singles like this, because I don't remember anyone. I remember he had what's that song, Godzilla? That was still shit, but like, yeah, this song doesn't seem like as shit, to be honest.
This one's that shit.
No, the hook is a little corny.
Seems
and
like
stuff.
He's really trying to be Slim Shady in this one.
Yeah, I think it's his last album is what that I'm guessing, because he was, all the promo was like, and for my final trick,
yeah,
we're gonna do X. So I think I think this might be it. So it was cool. He had like Shane Gillis in the video, Pete Davidson, yeah, references to like he was not shitting on. It was just like a little jab at like Meg Thee Stallion, something about like, if I try to get a verse, do I get a shot at a feature or whatever, you know, which was like clever. So that was the type of stuff he used to always do, just about whatever's popular in the day. So to me, it was the closest. Whilst the song obviously didn't really appeal to all of us, it's a bit corny. It's not something you listen to a lot, but it's back to that old school fucking like Eminem vibe.
Hopefully you can do that. My biggest issue is just the instrumental is just weird.
They always are for those songs. Yeah.
I'm not fan, but like, I'm happy to see him trying to do this though, because hopefully it's good. Like, I'll take off my hater hat and like I'll try it. Innit? You know, I want to hate him.
Definitely worth a try. It's from what it seems like. Like it seems like it could be okay. Well, I mean, who fucking knows? But this seems like a return to old school form as such.
He needs to pull some sort of tricks out of his ass, because like this beat was like, I didn't nod my head like once, and the fact that he started off the song with you know, his old school, you know, guess who's back kind of shit. It's like, such a reach, dude. Can you really like? Can you do something else, please? Like it's
maybe because he hadn't done that for a while. To me, this felt like 2003 type shit. Like,
I felt like you shouldn't have done that, bro.
What can he do though?
Way more talented than all of that.
But his last like 4 hours have been so bad. What do you want him to do?
I would rather him try to recreate the past than keep going on what he's.
Then keep going. Well, that trajectory is the worst trajectory I've ever seen in anyone's career in anything.
Well,
genuinely,
it's been tragic to watch. But like that intro is just a sign that he has no fucking creativity and he's not making anything brand new. That's just like the laziest to start to.
Good.
What did he do again? What was it?
The guess who's back shit.
Did he actually? Was it like spoken or was
the
it
whole first like 30 seconds? Is
I saw it one time at 4 a.m. I don't remember.
Okay, yeah. So he starts off. Yeah, man. I don't know. He's using old material to carry this track, and it's just like, bro, you're so much better than that. Please don't fucking be a dickhead. Can't smash you.
But is he? Like, I don't think he is. I think he
doesn't need money, man. Why is he even doing this? Just take it easy, bro.
I think it's to
either make some fire or fucking
don't
recycle things and try to like
I don't. Okay, I disagree.
Dear life.
I don't think he's recycling. I think this is a throwback and a nod to how.
Callback, you think?
Very much so.
It's a callback.
I don't think this is lazy at all, because I just don't think I don't think that's what it is, because the exact way he did the video with I think it's called Rap Man, where he dresses like Robin or whatever from Batman.
Yeah.
The car, the Rapmobile, Dre with the sunglasses and the jacket.
Yeah.
All of the zany things that happen in the video, then having the old hair. Oh, you didn't see the video. You need to see the video. Don't worry about the song.
You didn't see the video. I don't care about the song. It's the video that's the only thing I care about.
Trash, dude.
Yeah. So don't listen to the song. It's the video.
The video is missing the full of callbacks. It's like the Without Me video.
Yeah, like he's got the army of Slim Shadys behind him. But they're wearing like a weird. I didn't understand the reference, to be honest. It's like his old bleach blonde hair but longer, and it's a wig, not grown. But then there's like him now with the brown hair and the beard, and then him which I don't know is, I think it's him now as well, shaved the beard, dyed the hair blonde, and he kind of looks like he used to, and wearing the same like dad hat and the jumper around the waist and all that stuff. Like he looked like he did back then. So it was
it better be fire. He better be fucking getting his pencil.
When I say fire, it's not fire. It's
not fire. It's just good to see that he's trying to be like what we thought was good Eminem. You know?
Yeah. And it was the way he did it back then. And it's almost like if he gets back into me, because of what Dan said, the last however many albums have been fucking dick sauce. At the very least, if he comes back with this stuff, while the first single is never fire on any of his shit, it's like, well, it's the formula that gave success.
The formula that worked.
Slim Shady, Marshall Mathers LP, Eminem Show, at the very least, those three. The rest I couldn't really care about. But those three, if you're hearkening back to that, I'm not mad. And it might work. It might be fucking balls too. But
like he's in a very unique scenario where he was probably the best. He's considered the GOAT to a lot of people. And he's reached heights that a lot of people will never reach.
Yeah.
And because of that, he's never been able to reach that height. But the thing is, no one's even expecting him to be that good. People just don't want to be shit. And he's gone from up here to just one of the worst, probably the worst rappers I think I've heard in the last 10 years. Worse than a lot of these like Lil whatever, these random Atlanta rappers, like these rappers that can't even write their own shit, these rappers that don't even say words. He's worse than that. So it's kind of just like, what is he meant to do? Is he meant to still go on this trajectory of like doing what isn't working? Or is he meant to just go, okay, you know what? I know what's made me the GOAT. I know what's made people think I'm the guy. I know what's made me really successful. Let me go back to that. Otherwise, like, what? Is he insane? Why is he going to keep going on this trajectory and go for new shit?
Yeah, I agree. I think that's what's happening anyway. And we won't know because you've only seen one single. So imagine it'd probably be, might have a couple more singles for the album's drops. I don't think he's announced an album date yet that I've seen.
I don't think so. Let me check. Is it called Houdini?
Houdini was the video. So yeah, no, definitely check the video. At the very least, you won't like it, but you'll understand. You'll be like, oh, okay, I see what he's doing. Because if I heard the song, I think I would basically say what you said too. It sounds lazy until you see the visuals, and then you're like, okay, because it's got two of him on the screen, like now and then. You can tell, like it's like he's telling you that I'm doing what I used to do, and I can still do it 20 years later because that's how good I am, and that's why he's doing it. He's sitting on hundreds of millions, but so you're right, he doesn't have to do it. He could just go in and buy a house and fucking sink kits and chill there, but he wants to show that he can do the shit, and you know, I respect it.
Yeah. So the album is actually called The Death of Slim Shady.
Ooh,
so cartoony.
Yeah, it's very cartoony.
You can't hear it when I'm playing, right?
No, you're safe. And when's the album dropping, Dan?
There's no actual date. He just said summer 2024, so it'll be very soon.
Oh, okay. All right, so probably July, August, something like that. So there might be a few more singles. There might be some other little drops sort of along the way. Yeah. Okay. So that'd be interesting. So now that Nosh's seen that, you probably get
some hopes. You know, it's not on the floor.
A little bit of hope. A little bit.
Cool. All right. Just from that video specifically, I have hope.
Yeah. Now it makes more sense. Okay, perfect. So that was that. The last thing before we do a quick who am I was I looked at it today. So I don't check TikTok. I keep it on a separate phone because that app is the feds. And I checked it today because I was like, oh, let me make sure I got enough. What do you call it? Battery to post tonight when we do the promo, because I post on TikTok obviously. And the last clip we did, I took Dan saying why To Pimp a Butterfly is mid to him, and there was like 10 comments for people just fucking trash. It was very funny.
These guys are stupid. These guys are so dumb. They're so stupid.
I feel like we just take a quick look because I think it'd be funny.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Here we go. Let me pull it up here. All right, let me shut that up. Can I see the comments from here? I can. Beautiful. So if I go, yeah, I thought that was just like really funny because we're not. I don't think really any of us are TikTok people. Okay, let me just move that. All right. So this was the clip. Yeah, the one talking about fucking Kendrick. So people, man, his
Mhm.
ears got ruined from listening to Drake.
Wow. Okay, Ryan.
Like, is this guy is this guy 13 years old? Like,
Nice.
I'm logged in from a.
This was the only comment that I cared about. This guy.
Okay,
a good one.
this was a good one.
This was the
Let's
only
give
one I
it
cared
a
about.
like. Give it a like. There we go.
Yep, you're right.
Thank you, Weezer.
The Pimper Butterfly has one of the best jazz funk production and lyricism ever. Good Kid, Mad City has ahead of its time production and the best storytelling in a rap album. And Section 80 is some of Kendrick's most technical rapping and also best production.
Oh, okay, I don't agree with that. Section 8 was terrible.
Oh, okay. Just
okay.
listen again.
Yeah.
No, I listened to it recently. Section 8 is pretty.
Section
bad.
80 is very weird. I think.
Pretty good song.
When's the last time you heard it, Nosh?
Probably a year or so ago. I don't know,
Okay.
not like ages ago, but like
It's kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll
It's kinda
listen
weird.
to it again.
Yeah, check it again. It's definitely.
Yeah,
It's not
Coaching
for me.
Corinthians is weird, but like everything's balanced.
All right, what else we got? If you're looking for hits, I don't think you should be listening to a lot of Kendrick's music. I actually disagree with that one.
Yeah, I disagree completely. I wasn't even looking for hits. I was trying to look for songs which weren't hits, which were good, and I've really struggled to find songs within those albums which really like were amazing, which weren't just the hits.
Well, that's subjective, but I understand. And this is what I made you listen to this song at the other
good
night.
song, though.
Someone's like, "No way, bro! Listen to Wesley's Theory," and proceeded to say this. And I'm like, that's the joint. That's my favorite joint too. It's just so incredible. Just thinking about it gives me goosebumps. So I'm like, and that's why I was like, play the fucking shit. This dickhead said,
"Oh wow,
Dark Twisted
Evan, no,
so
you're missing.
overrated."
Evan is missing the point.
Evan is need a thumbs down for that one. Evan,
yeah, thumbs down. Yeah, it's
terrible take.
An exclamation point.
This one's very funny. Sounds like a Swiftie explaining why Whitney Houston is not as good as Tay-Tay. When I saw that,
so funny. No one listened to what I said. That's what's so funny. No one listened to what I said.
I think if you shit on something that people like that, then they don't listen to the nuance of it.
They didn't listen. I wasn't even shitting. I just said it wasn't for me. And everyone's like, this guy's 13. He doesn't even listen. He just wants hits. He is ruined by the GOAT Drake. Oh, I was like, okay, whatever, man.
They didn't say the GOAT Drake. They didn't say the GOAT.
Nah, they did in my.
I like this one. Who's this bloke then?
This is fucking Drongo.
And someone else said the fact you're calling an album from 2015 for old heads shows everything.
It is though. What do you mean? Like, come on, man. That was 9 years ago. How can you say that's even new era at this point?
No, I think he's saying for old heads. I wouldn't call. I think old heads would be like 90s. I don't even think you can call old head someone who came up on Get Rich or Die Trying in like 03. I think that's maybe what they're saying.
Subjective.
Oh no.
Subjective. That.
Okay, hold up. So you really think it's for you think that 2015 is old head territory?
No, but I don't agree with the fact that you can't make music which will appeal to old heads in 2015. He's saying, "Oh no, it came out 2015. That can't be for old heads." Of course, it can be. It's a stylistic thing. It's not necessarily. I'm not saying no. Literally, I'm not speaking literally how old the album is. I'm speaking about the stylistic preference of what was shown in the album would appeal to people who listen to music in the 90s, is what I was trying to say.
As well as now, do you think that like King Kunta or the singles that be like all right, which was like
no, I'm not saying all of it though. I'm not saying all of it. I'm just saying like in general. And look, I love some of the hits.
Yeah.
But listen, like the people in that conversation, they don't listen. They're not listening to what I'm saying. They're dumb. They're stupid. You can't say it has been ruined by Drake. Just because I said I just don't. It's not an album for me. That's it. Shoot me. You guys are dumb. That's it. The whole crowd is dumb. You're stupid.
I won't use that as a clip.
No, you can use it as a clip. Hugo. Your name's Hugo, man. I don't care. Wow. Your name's Hugo.
Our second cousin's name is Hugo. Solid cunt. You guys all right? Big ups, Hughes. I wonder if that's him coming through just hating.
Probably is.
I love this. I love all the old school debates. It's very funny to me. All the old head debates.
It's silly. It's funny, man. Tell them keep coming, man.
All right,
Tell them
pause.
to keep coming.
Pause,
I'll
dude.
make sure I tell them. All right, last thing before we wrap up, let's do a quick like 20 questions. Who am I? Each.
Yeah.
Who wants to start?
Let's do that.
Mm.
I can start. I got somebody.
Yeah,
I got
go on
one.
then.
Okay,
Go on then.
go for it. I got the person. You guys got 20 questions. Let's go.
Okay. Is he a rapper?
No.
Is he a sports?
Hey.
Is it a he or a she?
Ask that in a yes or no question format.
Is it a bird?
Yes.
I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Is
Technically, it's a human woman, but
It's not.
we'll call it a bird.
All right, cool.
okay. What? Sorry, no, not what.
Is it Mary J. Blige?
No.
Fuck.
It's
she a
good one.
singer?
I'm blowing loads at the front, dude. That's what I do with these.
Okay,
guesses. I'm
no,
like,
she's not a singer. She's not a singer. She's
Not a singer. Blow all the loads you want because they don't get counted as questions. But I would suggest to ask a question, then blow a load.
Is it Megan Thee Stallion?
No.
Is she a musician at all?
No.
She a
Is
sports
it an
person?
actress? Oh.
No. Wait. Okay. Dan. No. Notion. Yes.
Oh.
Okay, actress.
Is it someone from Black Panther?
No.
Is she Australian?
No.
Hmm.
I wouldn't do that to you. This is someone you all know very well. I think we're not
well.
trying to do obscure people here. I wouldn't really pick many Aussies.
Okay. Have we asked where she's from? Have we asked that? I don't know if we have.
No, you haven't.
Okay.
I'm gonna find. I actually don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna find out right now, though. Okay. Sure. I think I'm on 8. Okay. I know where.
Okay.
I know where she's from now.
Is she from the US of A?
Yes.
Is it Anne Hathaway?
No, but we just watched a movie with her last night.
Yeah.
With the one where she
okay.
fucks the young guy, the Harry Styles one.
Oh, you watched that one? Interesting.
The one that Mel told us about. Yeah.
Yeah. Was it good?
It was good. It was just more like if we didn't know that it was Harry Styles fan fiction, it would have like made it less corny. It was pretty corny when you realize it's these horny ass fucking 45-year-old women creaming themselves over 20-year-old dudes. But anyway.
Yeah. Interesting.
Okay.
Fun. Okay.
So, we know she's
from America.
From
She's
America.
an
actress.
Okay. Was she in anything big recently?
Let's say no.
Is it Gina
No.
Riley?
No.
God damn it.
Is she like actually no, that's a poor question. Let me not ask that. Is she in Marvel?
No.
Fucking hell. Voice actor?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
Is she in a big TV show, like a newer like big TV show?
No.
No. God.
So it's an actress, not a sports person.
Correct.
Actress for sure. American actress, not in anything big as of recent.
Yes.
Would people say she's one of the greatest actresses of all time?
No.
Who the fuck is this? Who is this thing? Okay. Is she blonde?
Should I give some?
Is she
No.
naturally blonde?
No.
Okay.
So you didn't. Okay, a couple of things. Don't bother about where she's from. It won't help because I didn't know, and you don't associate her with this place.
Is she white?
No.
Oh, good.
I was going to say think about
question.
ethnicity and family. That's the other little tip.
Issa Rae.
Emily.
No. Oh, hang on, that doesn't count. No, not Issa. What'd you say, Nosh?
I said family.
It's
So
a family. It's a family. Okay, so not Issa Rae. Fuck. Okay. Family.
Maybe ask me about her husband, for example. And I just gave away that she has a husband. That's a little,
is he a sick cunt?
I would say at this point, nobody thinks he's a sick cunt.
I
Oh,
don't even know.
That's a pretty big clue.
Is it Cassie? No, wait.
Oh, that's a good one, but she's not with.
yeah.
him.
I
She's
was
not
thinking
Yeah,
that.
sorry.
Oh no. But strangely enough, that question is pretty helpful. I thought.
So we are confirming her husband is cancelled.
Somewhat.
Okay. Fuck. Okay, we have what? Three more questions.
I won't count that as a question. 3 more, but we can keep going.
Three
as
more.
well. Do you want? Should I give more hints or something, or do you want to keep?
Yeah, just whatever.
Give us a hint.
Her husband is an actor, and her 2 children are also.
Jada Pinkett Smith.
Jada Pinkett. Jada Pinkett. There you go. Sorry. I should have known. As soon as you said husband is an actor, I should have known that.
That's what I was like. Is he cancelled? Like,
that was good.
Is he still cancelled?
He's not, but he's just a loser. He's just
nobody likes him.
Yeah, he's just a loser. That's it.
All right, who's up?
Excuse me.
What'd you do? Okay.
I just yelled obscenities.
Oh,
maybe it didn't come through on the feed. If it didn't,
no, I heard it's just I did hear something. You said hooker really aggressively, but your internet's a bit shoddy and you froze. So
yeah, so maybe you're the hooker. All right, basically, I'm ready.
All right, is it a man?
Yes.
Pause.
African American?
No.
American?
No.
British?
Australia?
Yes.
Which
one? No Notion. Yes. See.
Okay. I'm not going to count Notion's call because he jumped in before you answered. No, if you got any questions, jump in. Musician, whether that's rapper, singer, like a musician.
No.
White.
Yes.
White British person who's not a rapper or a singer.
Ricky Gervais.
No, good guess.
Gervais.
Yeah,
Gervais.
Are they an actor?
No.
Are they an athlete?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
David Beckham.
Yes. Well done. Well done.
What?
He's so good at these games. I hate this guy. Why is he so good at all these games?
All right.
Ridiculous. All right. No, she got one.
It's your time. Your turn. No.
Oh.
Anybody. Just think of anyone at all.
Anyone
like we know. Don't think of like the winner of a mountain bike race. Like think of someone we know. All right, not like Red Bull's latest signee or fucking. They came 13th in the Quebec downhill fucking thing. Like none of that.
All right. Okay, go.
All right. Male. American.
Yep.
Dan, sorry, I'm going too quick.
Sorry. Rapper.
No.
Actor.
No.
Musician.
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
African American.
Yes.
You put one up. You keep putting your fingers up for questions. He's saying yes.
Yeah, it counts. Oh, the questions don't count if it's yes. I thought you'd just get 20.
Wait, I thought maybe it does count. Maybe it does. I
thought that's what it was.
Maybe it does. No, maybe
I thought all questions count, and it just has to be.
I think you're right. I think you're right. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah,
20 period exactly.
Okay,
so it's a
black musician, male.
No, actor.
No.
Actor. Sorry,
musician.
Yeah, musician. Yeah,
Dan said musician.
Male.
I was like,
okay. East Coast.
Dave Hollister.
Yes. Musician. No, Dave Hollister.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And you said yes to East Coast.
Yes.
So a male musician. So if you're saying a musician, are they a producer?
Yes.
DJ Premier.
Yes.
Dang.
What?
He's an asshole. I had a feeling he'd get that one.
How did you get that one so
with no preparation? I'm gonna go for the ones that are just
No, all of us. I just were trying to pick random.
Okay.
I don't think either of those were bad. All right, let's just do one more and we'll bring it home. All right.
Excuse me.
Okay. Male.
Yes.
American.
No.
British.
No.
African.
Canadian.
No.
What did you say, Nosh?
I said African.
And no.
Australian.
No.
Oh, so they're not Canadian, American, British, African, or Australian. European.
No.
Okay, you can't say Asian. That's like what if I say Asian, which encompasses China, India,
the whole continent of Asia,
Asia, Southeast Asia, subcontinent, just as a vague.
No.
What the fuck is left? Antarctica? No one's
Eskimo.
No.
Like an islander?
There are more continents.
No, there's what about the Caribbean?
No.
South American?
Yes.
Kiwi.
There we go.
Bad Bunny.
No, good guess.
Ooh. Hey Bear. That was a good guess.
That was a really good guess.
Oh, Messi.
There we go. There we go.
Gang,
Get it off
4
the
from
rip.
4. Don't even fuck
Okay,
with
no,
me
no.
with my
You
Who
go
Am I.
now because I want to get one. I want to get one.
Okay. I'll do it.
One from you.
Let me do a last one. Let me do
It's
one
gonna be
last
Fonte.
one.
Ready? Go.
Royce the 5'9", Fonte, Black Thought.
Okay.
Jay-Z,
I got
Nas.
Okay, I got one. I got one.
Okay.
Hey, Bear,
Is
what's up?
it a woman?
No.
Paddington Bear.
Good one.
Is it? So it's a man. Okay. Is this man a musician?
No.
Is this man? Is he? Okay. Is this man involved in performing arts?
No.
Oh, so he's an athlete.
I didn't say that. Is that another question? That would be no.
Yes, that's my question. Oh,
No.
fuck. Okay. So he's not performing arts. To me, he's
Yeah.
like actor and musician and shit like that. So he's not. He's not a sportsman. Is he on TV?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Think about the context of that.
Mm-hmm. Is he an entertainer?
No.
Fuck me. Give up already.
Very public
Okay.
figure, plus. So you all know.
Is
Is it Donald Trump?
I don't know. Sorry.
We already said not an athlete. It's not Donald Trump.
Fuck.
Ask me.
Let's
Let's talk about which country they're
I'm
from.
so bad
That'd
at
be
this.
helpful.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? Is he from the US of A?
No.
Is he from Great Britain?
No.
Australia?
No.
Canada?
Yes.
Okay. We're
So
getting
Canadian man, not
Mhm.
not an entertainer in any shape or form, but a public
somewhere.
figure.
Mhm.
Is it a politician?
Yes.
Justin
Fuck
Trudeau.
off, Justin
There you
Trudeau.
go. Yes. So I thought I'd try to do a little bit of a different tact with that one, since we typically would do the entertainment thing.
That was good. No, that was
Um,
good. That was good.
that's good.
I was
That's
thinking it might have been a politician because they're sometimes on TV, sometimes they're not.
That's what I said. Sometimes
I get it. If it was Trump, you would have probably said yes. You would say yes. He's on TV very frequently, at least once a month. But UFC every single.
Because like
fucking-
when you say are they on TV, that typically means are they in
Are they
something
like a
regularly? Are
host?
they a
Yeah,
a news
or an
anchor? Are
actor,
they
yeah.
an actor? Are they something that's regular? But
Mhm.
cool. These games are fun. I love them. So
also,
with-
I forgot to tell
yes.
you, my friends have this theory about the UFC and Trump, and they
Okay.
think that they keep purposefully doing events in Miami, Vegas, and New York so he can make appearances frequently. And they know them specific places, the crowd's going to go off, and they think it's going to help him win the election.
honestly, I
It
think
could be because him and Dana
extraordinarily
White,
possible.
are very close.
There's also a lot of like both Nevada and Florida have the zero tax rules and shit. So it could be that New York has massive tax rules. So
Yeah.
that alone is probably supports your theory.
Yeah. It
I
makes
think.
sense.
I think it's
It
plausible.
makes sense.
And they love him there too. All the fighters love him. Like everybody
They
does.
love it. Like
Trump
the
too.
crowd, there's no one who gets a bigger reception from the crowd than him.
No,
Like genuinely, every
Yeah.
single fight.
yeah.
Maybe not next one because Conor McGregor's coming, but I
What's that
wouldn't
got
even be
to do with-
surprised.
Oh, what's that got to do with why?
Conor McGregor will have the bigger reception, have the biggest.
Oh, I
reception,
see.
think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true because he's probably the biggest superstar aside from like
Probably
it's
the
as
biggest
far as
superstar.
even bigger. Than
I don't know
Khabib, even though Khabib's
anyone.
better.
Yeah, he's a way worse fighter, but definitely biggest superstar for sure.
Yeah.
Did you see that video of him smelling his own beer? And he was just like, and because he can't drink, he was like so pissed. He was like, oh, look how good this looks to the camera. He went,
Why can't he
like
drink?
it was like
Oh, it's because he's prepping for the fight.
training camp. Yeah,
Boo.
Yeah.
See, athletes.
It's pretty
boo.
funny.
Boo. Have fun. Boo. Love it.
he's
That's gonna be a good one. All right, so cunts, wrap this bitch on up. Let's play the rap
Mhm.
song. Where is it? Dan, where can they find you?
HGFGXMANG, Bull Nolly Sports on Instagram as well. Come follow me. That's it.
Well, no dog.
Yeah, dog up. Yeah, Notion Baby on Instagram. Boots.com at Notion MTV on YouTube and Instagram.
Love it. CWFOR everywhere, whatever. Thank you for watching and listening. If you enjoyed it, smash the thumbs up, hit subscribe below, hit the notification bell, your C words, so you know when the new video drops. Follow us everywhere at the Mover Fam, at Bad Habits Pod, all here in the fucking thing. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.